we go. I got it. We're off to go. There we go. Oh, my time is running already, so I better make a move. I was gonna say good luck, but let's just get going here. Alright. So the Scandi it is. I remember the last match, John didn't play a Scandi against me a single time. I was very disappointed. So let's see how this goes. Let's play the bishop here. Let's castle. So this is a very solid line for black. In case you're wondering, he just brings the queen back. He has a very solid pawn structure. And I think I'll just go king b1 here. This looks like a sensible move. And I have the bishop pair. It's a little bit more comfortable for white, but in general this position is just super solid for black. So I'm trying to push these pawns. It's not clear yet where he's going to castle, but if he castles queenside now, I could go g5 and then maybe go after this guy on f7. I like that you can, on chess.com, you can draw all these arrows. It's pretty nice. All right, knight d5. That's like a typical move here, I guess. So I can take this knight. I can also play bishop d2. I can also go knight e4, but then knight b4 I'm not too happy about. So maybe I'll just take it off. Looks pretty normal, just take it. He can take in 3 different ways. He takes with this c-pawn. And now I think I'll try to open up the position again because of the bishop pair. And the bishop pair loves open positions. Hold on, do I even want to take back? I can also go for this guy on b7 if he takes, but then there's rook b8, so shouldn't do that, then I have a problem. So I probably should pre-move this guy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pre-move this, and he plays knight b6. He doesn't want to take. Okay, I could go c5. I kind of like c5, I like space, so let's go c5. Also, maybe I can go after his queen. No, the queen after knight moves can of course drop back. Is he gonna go forward, knight a4? That would be pretty bold. I don't think this knight is going anywhere, honestly. And knight c4 also doesn't look like a good option, so knight d7, yeah, that seems about right. And now the question is, okay, he's probably gonna castle short. So we want to get ready for that. He also has this break potentially. I have to look out for this break. So let's see, what do we do? Okay, e5 is not really a problem since this pawn is hanging. I just want to push my pawns, honestly, but I'm like worried I'm missing out on anything. Well, let's just go. Let's just see what happens. g5. Let's just push the pawns. That's my style anyway. And he can still not castle queenside because this guy is hanging. So he castles short, and I guess he wants to play pretty quickly. Maybe he wants to go f6, but f6 is also pretty weakening, or f5. Now that I have a pawn here, it's more difficult for him to create play on the queen side, which usually would be his plan, to go something like b5, b4 if my pawn was still on c3. But with my pawn on c5, now he has to prepare it first. Now he wants to go b6, so I will play rook c1 to not allow b6 so I can answer with c6. It's kind of a prophylactic move. And then I just want to mate him pretty much. I could have done that right away, but I felt like, okay, let's just play rook c1 and see what he wants to do here anyway. Because I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast with my h5, g6 stuff, and then sacrifices. So let's see. Can I get rid of the arrows? Ah yeah, I can. Great. Alright, what can you do? e5 I can take here. The knight, so if he goes b6, c6, knight b8, this should not end well for him. He could do that. b6, c6, knight b8, c7. Oh, he goes rook c6. Oh, that looks like a smart move. He wants to prepare b6 once again. So b6 is coming now, he's saying. No matter what you do. Alright, well, in this case, I guess I gotta pursue my own counterplay here. My own play. Okay, he goes b6. That feels like given. And now the question is, how crazy do I want to be? That's usually the question I'm asking myself. In these positions, if I can sacrifice on h7, that would be pretty cool, but it seems doesn't really work out yet. Could also take this guy on b6, but he takes back with the rook. I'm getting a little bit worried there. Can also play g6, but it just takes. So, okay, maybe I should take. Maybe let's just take this off. He can take with the rook, and I have to play some defensive moves maybe, like rook c2, bishop c1, something along these lines, and play long term with the attack, hopefully. So let's go rook c2, so he doesn't sacrifice on b2, any funny stuff like that. And we keep in mind the sacrifices. Maybe I can get to it at some point. Definitely when he goes bishop a3. I thought I'll play bishop c1 now. Yeah, this looks about right. He's putting on the pressure here, I can feel it. But I have my own plans as well of g6 and so on. So queen to a4. What is he up to? To no good usually. He wants to take this guy? Really? Who has time for that? Do you really have to protect this piece? On d4? Is that what I need to do here? It's kind of awkward to defend it. How would I do that? Queen e3? Oh, I guess queen e3. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. As you could see, I spent too much time and we're getting a little bit low on time, so can't do that too often. On the other hand, I also got out of the f-file, so g6 becomes more of a possibility. And he goes for rook b8 now. I'm not sure if he's threatening anything yet. That is the question. But let me just move out of the way. Just in case. Just in case. I hope he doesn't have any queen sacrifice, but I don't think so. I checked this. Didn't look like he does. There shouldn't be any bishop takes b2, any funny stuff either. So he goes back. Okay, it's good. It's good. He goes back. I like that. So now I can go g6, right? Or am I getting mated? No, let's go g6. It's time to start our own attack. Wait, hold on. This e6 pawn is also under some pressure. e5. Wow. Okay. Well, in question, give a check. He takes it. Okay, that's kind of bold. Take here. You can take with the queen on d4. Now I want to keep that attack going somehow. Queen f3. Knight f6. Go h6. e4. That makes some sense. Oh man, this got a lot sharper than I ever wanted it to be. And now I just blundered a piece, is that right? Man, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's go after this rook on b6. At least I'll get some material back here for my pain. Yeah, this got really messy, didn't it? Okay, I don't want to trade queens, so I'll go over here. Queen g2. Ooh, let's get a rook in. That should be made, doesn't? Yeah, that should be made. Phew! Oh my! That was pretty sharp. Okay. Whew! Whew! Alright. I think I already improved on my score from last time, so that's good. That's good. Sharp game. I think he was better there in the end with the two piece. Was still pretty messy as his king was so open. But then he allowed my rooks to come in, and that was really yeah, a big mistake, obviously. So I'm just checking with John if he wants to do like a quick analysis after the games, because he's not accepting the rematch right away, and we didn't really talk about it. So if he wants to do that, then I just need to know, so I could also talk a little bit about the game. But other than that, I'd be ready to go for the second game, and I have time to check the chat. Let me just pop out the chat. How do I do this? There we go. So I'm not missing the start of the next game. What are you guys saying? Niclas, do more calculations, show it. Yeah, you know, it's always a little bit tricky with showing like long lines on the board. I have to draw a lot of arrows. So, we'll see. Alright, I'm Misha is asking, what's the score? It's 1-0 for me right now. And Treshke3 is saying, please switch to lead chess, just because it's much more fun. Okay, next game is going, so I gotta get back to this. Well, John, I believe, pretty much only plays on chess.com, so I wanted to go his way and play on chess.com, especially since the last two times we played on chess24, and I believe that John has made a deal with chess.com that he live streams only here, so that's why we're playing here. Alright, what do we have? The Semi-Tarash, everybody's favorite opening. Well, it is kind of my new favorite opening. Very solid, that's what I like about it. Very, very solid. So, and the moves come pretty naturally, right? Just develop your pieces, more or less. Alright, well, this is actually the main line. Which was also seen a few times in the candidates in Berlin between So and Kramnik and Mamedov and Ding. But they both play bishop b3, I think. Bishop d3 is also possible, of course. And somewhat brings me out of book, but that's okay. At some point, you always gotta think on your own. Let's see. I like h6. This is usually a useful move in this kind of structure because you give your king some space and it takes away the square on g5 and he goes h4. He's very aggressive, it feels like. Now I could play rook e8. I don't know if rook e8 does too much here though. What else? Knight f6 would be a pretty normal standard move. I'm a little concerned about e5 though. But yeah, let's go knight f6. Just one thing I need to watch out for. Actually, I fell for this in a game recently. I really need to keep in mind that if white goes d5, I take, and then he goes e5. This is like the typical pawn sacrifice in the structure. And by putting the knight on f6, you're kind of inviting that. So I somewhat forgot about it again, but I need to keep an eye on it, obviously. So can I go knight to h5? Is this too stupid? I somewhat like it. I somewhat like this move, so I'll just play it. But maybe again this pawn sacrifice could be strong now. Could be. Maybe I'm just playing nonsense moves here. But we'll see, it's Blitz. You can do a lot of things, obviously. Yeah, now this d5 could be quite decent, and that's what he does. Yeah, that's what he does. Okay, I guess I'll take. And does he take back or does he go e5? That's the question. He could also take back, of course, then I want to go queen to d6 and get my knight to f4. If he goes e5, I think I'll just push d4 right away to open up my bishop again. He goes queen d. He goes here. Now I just want to play queen d6. And this is very sharp, obviously. If white can get this pawn going, he's in great shape. But if not, I should be alright. So I just have to make sure this guy doesn't get to d squares to push my queen around. But right now the knight cannot go to d4 because the pawn would be hanging. So the knight can also come to e5, of course. But maybe I can then go after this pawn of knight f6. I'm trying to not draw too many arrows here to not confuse you guys too much. My apologies. Queen d3 is possible, but I can just go knight f6 or g6, not sure about it yet. Of course, defending against the checkmate threat. Queen to h7. So let's see what John wants to do. Yeah, queen d3 makes sense. Do I want to go g6? Not really. So I'm bringing back my knight to defend against it. And next would be attack this guy on d5 some more. Maybe rook d8 or the other rook. And go after this one. Queen to f5, that makes sense. Now I could go rook c5. I don't see anything wrong with it. I just want to take on d5 next move. He could play a move like rook e5. It looks strange, but it's possible. I also have bishop c8 in some positions to push the queen back. Not sure how helpful it is, but it's definitely a move to consider. Yeah, and I think he had to play rook e5 pretty much to not lose the pawn. Actually, I can still take. I just don't know if it's smart. Then again, I don't really see anything wrong with it, so I think I'll just take. I don't want to, you know, blunder a piece, but I don't see it, so let's just take. I have to make sure I take back with the bishop so that I'm not getting checkmated here. I'm pinned right now, but I thought there's no way for him to exploit that. Maybe he'll play some fancy knight g5 or something, but this is not threatening too much. I can just probably ignore it, I was gonna say. Knight to d4. Okay, this move doesn't scare me too much. Also now he's in a pin here, which is good news. I can probably just play bishop e6 and why not? Bishop e6 looks decent. And now I'm pinning this guy. This rook is unprotected, so he cannot take an e6. And next I'll I'll increase the pressure on the knight. So I try to not let him get out of the pin. But he can go to d3. He can just go to d3. He goes to c2. Well, now I thought I can just play this move. If he went to d3, then I could have also played this move, but after rook d8 he could have taken on e6. Rook d2. Now he's threatening to get out with knight f3. And what can I do? I mean, he's looking a little bit awkward, but I'm wondering if I can exploit that. I could go queen f4, pretty much force an endgame a pawn up. That looks pretty tempting. Well, queen f4, you can still go g3, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, I need to play some kind of move. I don't really know. Okay, let's play rook c8. Didn't really see anything too convincing. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. And I felt like I need to speed up a bit. Alright. He's scaring me a little bit. But he also just weakened himself considerably with f3. So this is good news. I can come to g3, possibly. Knight to e2. That looks like a smart move. Alright, I think I'll go... Where do I go? Okay, one check. One check, and maybe I can come here. Yeah, that looks smart to attack this guy. Yeah, I can actually take him d7 now, but he doesn't. Okay. Alright. Oh, bishop e5, I have to watch out for this. Shouldn't blunder this, but this looks good. Rook e8. To attack this guy. Bishop d3 makes sense. Okay. I just gotta make some moves here. I don't want to lose on time. But I felt like I was very close to winning here. Okay, let's go here. Wow. I don't like rook d8. It looks like a terrible move. I don't like what I'm doing. Oh my god. This is too messy. Let's trade these guys off. Knight e3 is a terrible move. I'm not that quick. Oh my, I just hung a piece. Oh my, that was so unnecessary. That hurts really bad. I just got myself too low on time there and then hung a piece because my knight couldn't come back. Knight e3 was a step in the wrong direction. Oh gosh, that was just a gifted point. Around here I'm about probably completely winning, but I didn't see it. Okay, right here feels like the moment there should be something like a killer. But it's not quite there yet. Wow. Rook f4. Could have also played knight h5. I think that would have been pretty good too. Yeah, knight d5 was unfortunate. I thought I'm going into e3 and that's it, pretty much. But then he played rook e4. And if I take, suddenly he takes back and he's attacking the knight. Also, this wouldn't be a problem, of course. Yeah, I can just take on h4. Oh my, I'm disgusted. This was a huge opportunity to go for 2-0, and yeah. Well, On the other hand, the trend is looking pretty good, playing somewhat decent chess. So let me challenge him again, and I just have to make sure I don't get that low on time, because then I'm also like just too slow. Rematch, there we go. Alright, let's see what he wants to do this time. If he wants to play something else, or yes, he wants to play something else. Okay, this looks like another solid Bartholomew line. Oh, okay, to Philidor. Yeah, I've actually not really looked at this recently, but okay. What am I supposed to do here? Do I just go queen d2? I guess. Yeah, he kind of got me there. I haven't looked at this in a while. Nobody has played this against me. Except for the Magnus app. I recently played the Magnus app and I actually beat the guy in this line because I just got a really strong attack going, but I feel like this won't be that easy against John. So a6. Okay, so rook g1, b5. So he wants to come with c5 at some point, obviously. So I think I'll just play f3 for now. And I'll bring the queen back to d2. Or do I just play knight d5 already? No, I bring the queen back to d2. Somewhat of a prophylactic move. So if c5, this pawn is hanging. And if b4, I can go knight d5. I could have gone knight d5 right away, actually. That probably would have made more sense, but this is also fine. I'm thinking, at least, it's fine. Okay. Now this guy's hanging, so probably a5, yes. And now I go g4. I don't want his bishop to end up on f6, so I want to go g4, g5. Because I was expecting knight d7, bishop f6, something like this. Black wants to play on the dark squares here. He goes queen b8. He wants to, you know, checkmate me and stuff. That's reasonable. But I'm not too worried yet. Let me just go king b1 for starters. And maybe I'll just go bishop c4 next. Knight d7 now. Okay, still want to go g5. And yeah, I'll do the same like I did the last white game, pretty much push my pawns forward, and then hopefully it will lead to some kind of attack in the future. And at the same time, I'm going to try to hold his attack off. Okay, now he goes a4, bishop c4, knight b6. I could just take the pawn. Looks about right, so I'll play bishop c4. So if now b3, I'll just take it off. Do I take it off? Maybe, we'll see. Also, I could attack this bishop, but that doesn't really do that much if I play rook e1. He just plays rook e8. I don't really see a point there. Yeah. Feels like I'm somewhat slow. Then again, it's not too clear how strong his attack will be. Knight e5, that's a very interesting choice. I think I gotta take this. And now keep pushing. Sometimes I might even sacrifice a pawn. He'll probably put his bishop there though. Still the question is, how will he attack me? Of course he can play a3, I play b3. Okay, now I have to do it after I said it. And yes, if he gets a queen here, I'm in trouble, but he's still somewhat far away from achieving that. Bishop c5, so he wants to get his bishop in this way. Okay, I'll play h5. If he goes bishop d4, d6 becomes a pretty reasonable move, I think. Or, I mean, g6 for that matter as well. Okay, now I can still go g6. Looks pretty tempting, but maybe it's premature. He could take with the queen then. Maybe it is premature. Let's go. I think if he takes, I'll just go d6. Why didn't I play d6 first? Maybe that would have been smarter. Yeah, probably that would have been smarter. But oh well, here we are. Going all in for the attack. Oh, h6, I didn't see that move. Oh, interesting. Probably his best choice. Okay, so I'm guessing I could take here. King h8. Yeah, I'll just go d6. So I keep this guy protected. And this is quite a strong pawn, obviously, on f7. So I kind of want to make sure he's not able to give his exchange for the pawn in some way, because that could be very well his plan now to do that. Let's see who takes back. Well, pawn or queen, but I wouldn't. He wants to go into the endgame, huh? He wants to go into the endgame. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not quite ready for the endgame yet, I think. I know I'm tempting fate here with the checkmate luring around the corner on b2, but I want to bring my queen to g6. And on g6, I might be comfortable with the trade of queens. And I think he has to trade queens there, otherwise I play bishop d3 and checkmate him on h7. So that's the general plan here. Force him to trade queens on g6 and then take it from there. Well, the endgame is just lost for him, I think, because I have this protected passed pawn on f7. So now I can force him to take. Oh, did he trick me? Well, not really, because I can take this way and take this way. The rook is hanging, but he can still continue the game. It's still lost though, because I'll play bishop g6, put a rook on e8, and he can never get out with his king. So, well, let me just go bishop g6. So if I bungle this one, I might as well, quit. I'll bring a rook to e8. I'll just take this, I think. b3. Okay, I'll take this too. But that was a nice little trick. I like that trick. That was cool. So what he wants to do here is, if I took with the a pawn, he could play a2, and that would be like a major screw up on my part, because suddenly black is giving checkmate on a1. So yeah, that would be no good. So what happened here? Well, it seemed to me that this decision knight e5 is somewhat risky with the bishops, because with the obstacle bishops, it seems to me that I'm having the better chances then. And when this pawn showed up on f7, yeah, probably he's just in trouble here. Probably he's just in trouble because I'm keeping the pawn and I'm ready to bring my queen to g6, which is just a very powerful plan, as I'm forcing him to trade queens, and this pawn stays on the board. That means the king stays in the corner for the rest of the game, and of course you cannot come back from that. So yeah, I think that was actually a pretty nice game, and I'll try to keep it up so we can challenge for a rematch. And he's ready, and here we go again. What should we do this time? I don't feel like another semi-tower, so let's just take this off, play knight f6. Let's see what he has prepared here. I'm sure he prepared something, and now he prepares for these matches. And actually this time I did two, because I didn't want to lose a third time in a row. I think that's pretty understandable, isn't it? Okay, let's bring the knight out to c6. I didn't really prepare with black too much though, so yeah, okay. I think this is all pretty normal. Now he wants to do some knight e5 business. I think I can go bishop b4 here. Yeah, that looks about right. So I also have queen d5 as an option if he goes knight e5. And also I'm getting this square from my bishop. So he goes knight e5. So with queen d5 I can force him to take on c6, more or less. I can also go bishop e4. Okay, I like queen d5. So this is made possible due to the pin. Now he can take on c6 with the bishop. So right now I'm attacking the bishop and the rook. But he can take on c6 with check, and he does. And now I'm just attacking the rook. So if he castles, do I just want to move my queen back, or do I want to take? That's the question I'm asking myself. What is the answer? I think I do want to take. And now, how happy am I here? Not that happy maybe. But let's see what we can do. Knight d7. Okay, let's go knight d7. Trading these knights. On the other hand, then he can stop me from castling with bishop a3. Yeah, that was not a smart idea. He can take and then play bishop to a3 and then stop me from castling. Oh well. Not the end of the world, as his king is also somewhat weakened. So he plays c4, queen d6. At least I'm stopping bishop a3 now, I was thinking. Well, he can still take on d7, and it's pretty much the same deal, I guess. He won't take on g6, as he would open up the h file for me. I don't think that makes that much sense. I mean, it's also possible. Oh, he does. Okay. Oh well. And play king g2. I was gonna say, oh, queen f3. Yeah, sure. I guess it's also possible. All right. Alright, I'll play rook b8 for starters. Probably go a4. What did I want to do against a4? I didn't really think about it too much. I should have, maybe. Yeah. a4 is somewhat unpleasant. Probably have to play c5. But yeah, this is looking somewhat murky business. He goes bishop d2. I'm happy to see this move. Okay, I guess it's time for me to just castle. I would love to play knight b6, but he could answer with c5, so the line continues queen d5, e4, but in the end I'm losing my knight, so I can't do that. So I'm thinking I'll play c5 first, maybe. Yeah, somewhat of a weird position. I guess e5 would be also a typical way to play this position, actually. But I would love to get rid of my doubled pawns here on c6 and c5. So we shall see. What does he do? He's taking a long thing. I was thinking he plays something like rook b1. I mean, it's not doing too much, but on the other hand, well, what are you gonna do? Rook d1, okay. This guy is somewhat of a problem. My knight is also without much perspective right now. So what if I play rook b2? Is that, I mean, it looks kind of normal. a3, okay. So he wants to go bishop b4, which is actually pretty strong. I guess I gotta play this move. Was not the move I desired to play from deep down of my heart, but I had to do something about this bishop b4 business, so that's just what I had to do. If he takes, I can take back with the queen. I thought, at least. Oh, maybe not. Ooh. He has bishop b4. Takes, queen takes bishop b4, and my knight is hanging on d7. But maybe I have knight e5. Can I play knight e5 here? Is that... How ridiculous is that on a scale from 1 to 10? Yeah, somewhat ridiculous. Okay, I think I gotta play queen e5. That move doesn't make me happy. He plays rook c1 then. I think I gotta play this. Yeah, no, I gotta play this. I'm threatening rook d2 now, but he'll play rook c1 and I can go rook b3 at least. He can also go bishop b4, but okay. Queen f4. Well, I'm at least, you know... Oh, I cannot take because here, still. Right, actually I think I can take. I have knight d3. Pretty messy, and we're getting low on time. Uh-oh. Alright, he'll keep his bishop, that's for sure. But all his pawns are somewhat weak. So that's... okay, he goes there. I think I'll pick this Oh no, can I pick this one up? That was somewhat stupidly played. Should have just gone king to, yeah, king h7 was the normal move and probably a good move, so I should have played this. Because now it's somewhat awkward. Okay. What was I gonna do? 94. That is a problem. Oh Lord. Couldn't make a move. But the position's lost anyway, of course. Well, I don't know if you planned it that way with the piece sacrifice in the end, but nice tactic of rook takes g7. Yeah. There was no coming back from that, unfortunately. Okay, well, yeah, this game, when we enter the endgame, I feel like I'm okay here. Even though he's pretty active, he has the bishop against the knight, so probably he's better anyway. But knight e2 was just an unfortunate move because here, now I couldn't take because of bishop d6 check, and takes the knight. That was my intention, but it doesn't work. So I should just go king h7 probably, or maybe rook d3 is a move as well. I don't know, I have moves. I feel like I shouldn't necessarily lose this, but it seems like it's under pressure. It's my guess. All right, so far all white wins. Of course, I'm hoping I can keep it up. All right, let's go for the rematch. Where do I do this again? Ah, there's the rematch button. All right, I offered the rematch. Oh man, this is intense. I'm already like done. We've already only played 1 hour. People are saying there was a knight maneuver to get the queen? Really? That's surprising. I didn't see that. Can we turn on the computer here? Is that possible? Oh, I have to open a new board. Oh my. Ah, no, this is getting out of hand here. I think we're not gonna turn on the computer. Oh, I can't even get back to the game because somehow it overrode the remaining moves. So, oh well, I think I sent a rematch. Yeah, there we go. 5th game, score 2-2. And it seems he liked what he got there the last time, so he's going for it again. Well, how about I play this immediately, queen d2. Okay, so now we get the same thing, but without me playing bishop e2. Well, that sounds like an improvement. Okay, I guess I'll play f3 again. I'll just keep my bishop on f1 for now. And I go g4, b5, but now I can go g5, right? Well, no, there's knight h5. Ooh, I shouldn't blunder that. I think I'll go queen d2 again. So it's somewhat similar to what we had the last game. Just instead of bishop e2, I played g4, which I think is a better move because later on I played bishop c4 anyway. So I kind of played two moves with the bishop. I like these positions with opposite castles. This is my kind of chess. You attack and then it will be a sharp game, and in the end, at least you had fun. That's my kind of chess. c5. So now this works, he's saying. Okay, I guess I'll take. Takes, so it's like a double pawn sacrifice. Interesting. And I have to be honest, I'm somewhat scared, but we'll figure this out. Yeah, this is pretty unpleasant, it seems. Okay, b4 is a threat. Okay, let's take this to pin the queen. Okay, here's play rook c8. I mean, anything else would be a surprise. Is he pondering which rook? I'm not sure. This rook, okay. So I played the queen to e5, so I keep an eye on this knight, and he'll go knight d7, I would expect. Then I can either go queen d4 or sacrifice the exchange. I don't want to move further away because he'll sag. I guess I could go queen d4. b4, I have knight d5. And then I threaten knight e7 as well. I mean, it all looks pretty murky, but at least I'm 2 pawns up. That's a plus. I like that. Something going for me, at least. Excuse me. Okay, what else can you do? I mean, b4 would be the most forward move, but knight d5 seems to be fine for me. I mean, he could sacrifice the exchange, but I just don't think he'll get enough compensation. No, I look pretty solid there. Let's get rid of these arrows. He's taking a long think here. What is he gonna do? I might play knight d5 next move anyway, honestly. He goes for it. Okay, let's see. Does he want to go b3? But does that do anything? I can just take. He took. Okay, he's not going to trade queens. He's 2 pawns down. Now I'm protecting the pawn. But what does he want to do? Rook c5? No. He has to trade queens, otherwise I'm taking this guy. Or am I not? Okay, that's what he can do. He is threatening checkmate here. So I can go rook d2 or bishop d3 or queen back. I like my queen active, but bishop d3, knight e5 is somewhat awkward. Maybe I should go rook d2 after all, but knight e5. It's also this check. Maybe just bring the queen back to d2 is the way to do it. Looks somewhat passive, but if I can consolidate, I'm up 2 pawns. That's all I'm caring about right now. Knight e5 makes sense. I'll protect the pawn. And now it's important that he has this rook here, so he cannot play rook to d8. If he could play rook fd8 right now, it would be pretty unpleasant for me. But he can't do that. So he goes a5. Yeah, I could go f4. But I really want to go king b1. First of all, I just want to play this move. That's all I want. Yeah, now b3 might be a threat. So I don't have time to play f4 anymore. I guess I gotta play prophylactically here. Aimed against b3. So I could take this. Okay, now I can play f4, right? Finally push this knight away. That was really getting on my nerves there. Okay, if he goes knight c4, I'll take. He goes there. At least the knight is somewhat out of play there. e5 seems to make sense. Or rook f1. Oh, let's go e5. And yes, you can play a3 again. Oh, actually, I messed this up. I should have protected the pawn another way. Because now a3 I cannot go b3, because then he'll take on f4 and he has queen c3 in the end. So that's not good. So I think I'll play rook f1 now. You know, better later than never. Play rook d1. And I know what he wants. He wants to checkmate me. That's what he wants. So I go queen d5. But he can go rook c5. Yeah. What to do here? I don't want to draw, but can I get out of this? I could take on b2. This looks somewhat crazy though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take on. I'm not going to take there. Okay, he wants to play on. Good. Why did I? Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, his attack crashed through, and gotta give him credit for playing on, even though he had less time. I shouldn't lose this though. Bishop c4, what am I? Ah no, the pawn is, right, he's threatening checkmate, that's the thing. Yeah, he's threatening here. I cannot go for the background checkmate because his knight is there. So this looks normal. Or rook d2 I could play 2. Bishop d3, rook a8. And yeah, b3 is his thing. b3 is the threat. Yeah, b3 is a strong threat. So maybe I am in trouble here after all. Yeah, how am I going to deal with b3? It seems pretty difficult to stop. King h8. No, probably I just cannot stop this b3 move. So that's a problem. Yeah. Oh well, okay. Let's go for the rematch. He took the lead the first time in the match. And now I need to get it back. Get a win with black. For a change, that would be good. Maybe I should go back to that semi-Tarash. Not sure. Maybe he'll mix it up. We'll see. But yeah, that second game is really haunting me right now because a win there would have helped tremendously. But can't change it now, so let's make the best out of it. I think I'll go back to the semi-Tarash. Let's see if he wants to go back there. Maybe he wants to do something else. Nope, we're going there. We are going there. Seems he was also pretty satisfied with the position he got. Okay, a4, that's a different move. I think knight f6 now is the way to do it. But honestly, there's a lot of theory here, as in every line, so not 100% sure, but I think that's the way to play it. And then probably h6 again. Yeah, I'm feeling like h6. It's time for that move once again. Okay, now he goes a5. And I think now, after rook takes a5, play something like queen c7. Yeah, that looks about right. Takes with the queen. Okay. Offering the queen trade. Okay, I'll take, play rook fc8. Doesn't look too bad. He's somewhat tied to this pawn on e4. He has to keep defending. He doesn't want to go e5 because that gives me the nice square on d5. So, some cases, if he goes knight e5, now I could take on e4 because of his back rank. So you cannot do that either. And also have the idea of rook c3. So this is what he does. I play rook c3, that looks pretty normal. And I guess he can drop back. Maybe he plays knight e5, that's possible too. I'll go a6. So he wants to go f3 next. This is concerning me a little bit. And then target my bishop. Okay. I don't see anything else right now, so let's go a6. Could also go knight e8, knight d6. But yeah, rook b1, rook b6, that seems to be his plan. A rook b1 attack the bishop. Okay, I'll bring this guy back. Yeah, but it feels like I'm a little bit under pressure here after rook b1. Unless I can go knight d7. Maybe I can just go knight d7. Yeah, that could be smart. Even though I'd be down a pawn in the rook endgame. After knight d7, rook takes b7, knight takes e5, pawn takes, and in the end this guy's hanging on a6. So that's something I would treasure too much. On the other hand, maybe not too bad of a deal, because yeah, not sure. Can't really expect to win this position anyway, so. But he also has something else in mind apparently. He takes in this way, okay. Yeah, I missed that this pawn is hanging in the end, so that's an oversight on my part. And it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad oversight. Okay. I think this has to go. So if I take, he gives a check and takes this guy. I also have my own ideas against the pawn, so because his second rank is weakened, I might also get some unpleasant moves in. Maybe I can play knight d7 if he takes, to stop the knight coming back to e5. Maybe in some lines I could even try to trap it somehow. He has rook d8 maybe? Or rook h8 followed by, no, rook d8 he could play, yeah, rook d8 to play knight e5. That could be a smart move. Yeah, rook d8 is unpleasant. However, I have rook d2, knight e5, and then rook c2, which would give me a draw. So rook d8 is not too unpleasant. I feel like he could also be in some danger here if he's not careful with the knight. He plays rook e2. I kind of overlooked the knight can also go here, but also on d8 it's pretty weird, so let's just see what he wants to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat. I can't go king f6 because he has e5. But let's see, maybe he doesn't want to repeat either, so if I go knight h8, king f6, e5, knight takes e5, rook f8 check, king e7, rook g8 is what I don't like. Yeah, seems to be a problem. I could go king g5, but okay, he goes there. Knight c5. Why didn't I play knight c5? That made so much more sense. That would totally dominate his knight. Yeah, now the knight is somewhat coming out. Can play e5 now. Or this move. Stopping e5 from him. Oh, okay. He's getting out. That's bad. Bad news. Yeah, this doesn't promise to be fun. Oh gosh. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think before I find the resign button, I might as well lose on time. Ah! Man. That was... yeah. Just one move played too quickly here after knight d8, of course knight c5. Oh, knight c5 is also knight c6. Okay, never mind then. Okay, maybe, but it feels like with the knight so trapped, I should be alright. But then again, I don't have any direct counterplay. Knight b6, rook b8 does not really do much either. Yeah, knight b7. And here I just cannot stop it that he plays something like, he'll get out eventually. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I could play h5 or g5, but it's also not doing too much. Yeah. Alright, I need to get some water real quick before we continue. Alright, it's 4-2. Pressure's on. Let's go. And of course he plays this again, as expected. Yeah, how do I want to play against this time? maybe we're going back to the other approach. Well, okay, this must be right so far. This feels pretty right. Maybe I can do something better here after bishop e6. No bishop. Well, maybe I'll go back to bishop e2. He'll play his a6 stuff. And what did I do last time? I played f3, right? Maybe I'll just go king b1 now. You know, gotta mix it up. And now I'll just play knight d5 already. Voluntarily. And see how he reacts to that. He can take with the knight, I guess. And then we'll see. We'll just play. Whatever. It's not that important. So he takes with the, okay. Now I want to go g4. Bishop f6, queen d2. So I can go g5 next move. If he goes bishop g6, I can go h4. So the bishop needs to go back to d7, I guess. Because bishop e4, f3 doesn't really help his case. I thought, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But here I thought I can go h4. He cannot take because of g5. Well, maybe he can take actually. Maybe he can escape this way. But it looks really dangerous for him. Looks really dangerous. I don't know if he wants to do that. Probably not. But then the question is, what does he want to do? h5? I mean, this all looks dangerous, obviously, as I'm already attacking him, and he is still like back there. Okay, I go g5. That looks good. Bishop f2 seems to be the only move. And now I want to go bishop d3 to trade this defender. And if he moves the bishop, then I can also follow with queen h2. I don't know how good this is, but you know, it's Blitz. You gotta put on pressure on the opponent. That's a key thing. You know, I was thinking about rook takes h7 here, but it's a little bit too much. He also has f5 as a defensive move. Yeah, f5 is actually an important defense. So I'm figuring I should take this before he plays f5. And I'll play queen h2 next. Okay. He could go king f7 now, so that after queen takes h7, he can play rook h8. But I feel like I should have some compensation here. What do you guys think? The bishop out of play on b6. Still pretty unclear, but okay. But now, okay, he can go there. I see what he wants. Okay, time to bring the bishop to a better place. So I can put more pressure on this pawn on g7. The bishop was kind of loose in the air anyway, it was hanging often, so I thought, let's move it somewhere better. Of course, he has a nice square for his queen on f5, but his king is the problem. Let's see if he can coordinate. Maybe bishop d4, but then I can go f4. Bishop doesn't really have a safe spot either. Okay, so now I want to go here. He can go rook h8. Looks pretty passive, but then again, maybe I can break through. Okay, now I can go rook e1. Yeah, I like rook e1. I can also do something like this maybe. I gotta keep on playing fast to put on pressure on him. Takes, okay. But now he wants to run away probably. Now he goes there, okay. I think I need to open up the position more with e5. This looks pretty good. b4. Okay, I can go e6 check. I should be able to take this. He has some bishop f2 counter trick. No, he doesn't do it. Okay. Well, then I should definitely be in good shape now. So let's relax and figure this shit out. I can take the exchange. I can take the pawn en passant. I think I'll just take en passant. Well, I can also take the rook. I mean, that's pretty tempting as well. I think I'll just take the rook. Now I'll play rook e1 to get e7 going. That should hopefully seal the deal. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. Alright, so I think that was pretty decent game on my behalf, if I may say so. Yeah, this whole line looks pretty dangerous for black. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's defendable, maybe it is, but definitely not easy. I think this rook e4 was pretty important to improve my pawn structure. And now you cannot go queen f5 because of rook f4. Yeah, okay, now here must be winning. No, this must be winning. What I was saying at the end, he could take queen h6, king g8, rook f1, bishop f2. But yeah, no, I thought e7 I can play, and now he has to go here. I take with check, and then I'll take the rook of check. Yeah, okay, this actually works. All right, well, avoided one elimination game. Let's try to avoid the next one. Let's see what he wants to do here. Okay, well, what do I want to do here? Oh no, I would like to play the scimitars usually. Okay, let's just go d5. Oh, he plays like this now. Okay, I think I'll take. I thought he wanted another scimitarch. Okay, that's possible. Man, I don't know. Have I ever looked at this in my life? I don't know. Guess I can play like this. So he has to take with the queen because otherwise he can get his bishop here. Okay, let's just push this one back. I'll go c5, whatever. Let's see what happens. I just need to play faster. Because we all know, if I'm low on time, we'll be all over. He's inviting b5. Okay, let's go with it. I mean, if he invites me like that, I can even go c4. I like c4. Why not? And develop my bishop. I like what happened the last few moves. This seems like an improvement of my position. Gaining some space on the queen side. Alright, I guess I'm also just developing. I don't know where to put this guy, so let's just put on e7. Okay, this makes sense. So I'm guessing he wants to push e4. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'll just play a useful move like this. If he goes e4, I can go knight h5 maybe. Interesting position. I feel like I'm alright, but then again, who knows? I could have also played knight d5 myself. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Knight d5 looks normal. So he can exchange some minor pieces if he wants to. No. So I go knight f6 to get better control here. On the other hand, he can go knight e5. Yeah, I think I played knight f6 a little bit fast, but that's all right. I mean, now knight e5 would just make a lot of sense. Knight d2, he goes the other direction. Okay. Well, this guy's hanging, I'm noticing that. So I think I'll just take. So he has to take back with the queen. And now I'll push my pawns. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, I'm just... I was a little bit afraid of a4, so that's why I played knight d5 now. Now I'm threatening c3. I think knight d5 is the correct move anyway. Because if he goes e4, I thought I can go c3. Yeah, this looks... Well, actually... no, that was not good. No, that was not good. I have too many hanging pawns. But I'm guessing I'll get some compensation. He can take here, and then this guy's hanging on a5 or b5. They're both hanging. He definitely has to take, that's for sure. I thought, at least. Maybe he doesn't even have to take. Maybe he can just go here. Okay. But now I can play a4. He can go knight c5 even. Okay, what happens if I take? I'll just take. Okay. This one, so now... Oh my. Where did my time go? Got knight f6. Now he just takes. Okay, I can take this one. I better shut up now. I was getting too excited there. Oh my. There you got your excitement, guys. God damn it. Whew! Man, that was a thriller. Wow. Alright. Whoever wins the next one wins the match. So, damn. I think we need to calm down here a little bit. My goodness. I don't know what was going on. I think he was fine when he was the exchange down. Maybe I could have done more, but then his pawn got to a6. But I guess maybe I'm still better. It's kind of tricky. I mean, it's just really complicated because this pawn is weak. If this pawn wasn't weak and he could keep this stable, but probably he can prevent me from getting that pawn. If he prevents me from getting that pawn, for example, maybe play rook a4 here, then I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel like it would be really difficult to convert this. And then it was just a mess, obviously, as you saw. So I somehow won this in the end, somewhat luckily, obviously. Just time trouble, you know, anything can happen. Actually, that was the first time trouble that I won, I guess, except for the first game. But okay, let's get to the final game. And let's see. Are we gonna go down this route again? Yes, we are. It looks like it's like a theme tournament. The Philidor. Okay. Yeah, I like this bishop e2 move. I was happy with that. What else can I do here? I like king b1. I like this too. And I like knight d5. So let's just go down this way again. Maybe he also liked everything. I don't know. No, he changes it. He takes like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now I'll play my favorite move again. g4. I'll bring back the queen prophylactically and prepare g5. Bishop h4, interesting. It's tempting me, but yeah, probably I shouldn't play that. Okay, let's say I just play f3 or bishop d3. f3 makes sense to me. So does he want to go queen? Then I can go g5, and the queen is not really going anywhere, I think. Queen e7. I mean, bishop f1 felt like it's not the move to play, so. But yeah, this doesn't look too convincing, honestly. This hasn't gone as well as the last white game. But okay. Let's see what happens. Takes. Probably just equal, you can just take, play g6. I don't see why I should have an advantage there. Unfortunately, he has the e-file and he can trade queens there pretty much at his convenience. So let's pre-move this. Yeah, I mean, take and play g6 or h6 should be just fine for him. Probably h6 is better. He goes g6 now. That also makes a lot of sense. Even though at least I can go rook e1 now. Wait, can I? Yeah. Which one? Okay, let's take this one. Get some space for the king. I think I'm gonna force him to take. because I'm threatening g5. Maybe he can do something else too, I don't know. No, he takes, okay. If he goes b4, I can take on e8 and take the pawn. And yeah, I can maybe push g5. I feel like I'm a little bit better, but not much is going on, honestly. I mean, his queen is well placed, but I can push it away, so that's good. I'm thinking about coming in here or here. So this is why I played queen e3. Yeah, actually after b4 I can come in here, I think. It's pretty nice. Well, actually, is it that nice? I don't... Yeah, I guess it's kind of nice. Yeah, no, it is nice. Queen e7 is nice. Yeah. Okay, this check should be good. Yeah, this looks good too, g5, I like that. I have rook h1 as an idea. Gotta go for him, gotta go for the attack. That's what I do. I think that should be a crushing attack actually. I mean, he's playing without his rook, so... no, this must be over. Yeah. Rook e7 or queen f8? I should take my time. Queen f8, he has to defend. Queen f6, rook e7. That's it. Yeah. All right. Whew. I can't believe I came back from this deficit, but somehow I did it. I don't know how. The last game was really the one and all, the one that decided all in the end, I guess, where both of us could have won. Obviously, it was so tight, and this one I feel like. Well, like I said, I felt like it was pretty equal, but I think he shouldn't give up the e-file. Or in the first place, okay, so now John took on e1. I don't think he should, there's a need to do that. And I think he should go, he should just, yeah, like I said, just take here and play h6. And he can trade queens probably on the e-file, and I mean, maybe I'm even a little bit worse, I thought, because my pawns are somewhat more vulnerable than his pawns. So it feels like I'm the one who has to be careful here. Maybe I can go queen c3 to play rook e1 next move and to target this pawn. This could be an idea. So you cannot go queen e3 right now because I can take here. Yeah, I don't really know. But my feeling is that black would be fine, but maybe queen c3 is a strong move here. All right, anyways, thanks so much to John for playing the match. That was a lot of fun. I'm still a little bit shaky. These matches are always so nerve-wracking, dramatic, but that's why we love them. And thanks to you guys all watching here on YouTube. Make sure to check out John's Twitch channel. He's streaming right now on Twitch, and you find the link in the description. Probably you were on there as well the whole time, I don't know. And also make sure to check out John's YouTube channel. He puts out great, amazing content. He's a really nice guy. Unfortunately, I've never met him so far, but from what I've seen, he's a really nice guy. So make sure to check out his content. And yeah, thanks for watching. And let me check the chat, what you guys are saying here. How you thought about the match. All right. Sedikos is saying, nice match, 2 of my favorite chess YouTubers. Thank you, I appreciate it. Super entertaining, thanks a bunch. Yeah, that was, I'm sure it was entertaining. Oh my, oh my. Tilo28 Full is asking, when will be your next match? I don't know, I don't plan that far ahead. And I already played against Ginger GM just in May, so I don't think we'll play again that soon. So who else is chiming in? Thanks for all the congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, Niclas, you made Germany great again. Yeah, right. Oh my. TV Suchti is paraphrasing my decision process. Maybe it's not that nice, maybe it's nice. Yeah, that nice, looks good. Yeah, I mean, that's how I think. I mean, this is how I think in my games as well. You just decide, does it look good? Does it not look so good? You're not gonna give like an very precise evaluation, like, oh yeah, this is 0.25. Yeah, I think I like that. No. So all right, well guys, it's been a lot of fun. I'll need some time to calm down now. And thanks everybody for watching. Thanks again to John. And I hope we'll do this again sometime. I will definitely let you know. And enjoy the rest of your evening, or if you're in the US watching, enjoy the rest of your afternoon of this Sunday. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.